Star Wars episode number 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to continue our Star Wars movie rewatch of episodes 1 through 6. We are here to number 5, one off of episode 6, and finishing our rewatch of the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy. And I feel like I just started my rewatch yesterday, so it's kind of crazy that we're already here 5 weeks in, but I'm excited for it, you know? Empire Strikes Back. I honestly don't remember a ton about the movie. Obviously, just like with all these, you know, Star Wars movies that I'm rewatching, I've only seen them one time, which was like 2.5 years ago when I did it on the channel. And I don't remember much from this one, man. I will say though, I know this is a lot of people's favorite. For me personally, Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. I don't think anything's going to change that on this rewatch regardless. But for me personally, it's Revenge of the Sith. But I know for a lot of people, not only is it Empire Strikes Back, but a lot of people I know consider this to be one of the best, you know, sequel movies of all time, up there with Terminator 2 as well. It's always in that discussion. So I am excited to get into this. I am excited to check it out. We're coming off A New Hope from last week. Obviously, I thought that was fucking fantastic, and that movie was definitely better than I remember it. Obviously, you know, now that I got the emotional connection, the characters understood, knowing who's who, there's just, it's a completely different feeling watching it now than it was watching it with a blank slate, man. Remembering that movie, I don't remember loving it as much as I did. Like, I genuinely enjoyed that rewatch, man. It was fucking fantastic. So I'm excited to check this one out. But guys, I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop into this movie. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next Star Wars, the last one, episode 6. If you guys want to check that out, link in the description down below. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop into this episode. Whew, I'm ready for this, man. I really am. The Empire Strikes Back, baby. Bro, I'm gonna keep it real. I really don't remember much from this movie. You know, like shit, I'm sure once I start watching it, I will remember more, but this movie is just like drawing a complete blank for me, man. It's been so fucking long. Like with A New Hope, obviously, I remembered a good chunk of it. But with this, it kind of fades in with 6 for me as to which events happen first and when. I will say I'm excited to see Yoda again, man. Old puppet Yoda. I mean, I know some people out there prefer the puppet Yoda over the CGI version of him, but I feel like with the puppet one, there's just so much restrictions as to what you can do, can't do and stuff. But he does look good, and it's cool how they did it for the time, you know? My guy Luke. Dude, I never get tired of just hearing that music slightly play and then fade back out. You know what I mean? I never get tired of it.
Steady. Hey, steady, girl. Hey,
you know, Luke always on his exploring shit. Can't blame him, right? Oh my god. Fucking Yeti, bitch. Bro, some of the effects and stuff they use in this, man, the way some things look, oh, I know it looks kind of goofy, but I love it, man. It's just something about it.
All right, don't lose your temper. I'll come right back and give you a hand. No sign of life out there, General. Sensors are in place. You'll know if anything comes around.
Commander Skywalker reported in yet?
No, he's checking out a meteorite that hit there. General, I gotta leave. I can't stay anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, there's a price on my head. If I don't pay off Jabba the Hutt, I'm a dead man.
A death march's not an easy thing to live with. You're a good fighter, Solo. I hate to lose you.
Thank you, General.
You know, Solo could have always just went, paid him off, and came right back. You know? He didn't exactly have to say that's the reason he's gotta go.
I thought you had decided to stay.
Well, the bounty hunter we ran into in Lord Mendel changed my mind.
Han, we need you.
Well, what about you?
I know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Probably don't.
And what precisely am I supposed to know? You're a great help to us. You're a natural leader.
No, that's not it. Come on.
Bro, it's so awkward just having this conversation right in front of everybody while they're working and shit.
Why are you following me? Afraid I was gonna leave without giving you a goodbye kiss?
I just assumed he's a Wookiee.
I can arrange that. You could use a good kiss.
Bro, they got that passion, you know what I mean?
You know where Commander Skywalker is?
I haven't seen him. It's possible he came in through the south entrance.
It's possible.
Hence the reason
Why
he
don't
said
you go
nobody
find out?
knows.
It's getting dark out here.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Might I inquire what's going on?
Why not?
Impossible, man. Come along, Artu. Let's...
My man got taken by a Yeti.
I think Master Luke is in considerable danger.
Bro, how did they do like those animals? Because they don't look real, but they also don't look like effects. I don't know. It's weird.
Sir, the temperature's dropping too rapidly.
That's right, my friend's out in it.
Your tauntaun will freeze before you reach the first marker.
Then I'll see you in hell.
Yeah. Tauntauns are what they're called. It's so weird because it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know how they did effects for those. Bro, his feet gotta be fucking freezing too, right? You know what I mean? Like, he might have to chop them bitches off. Ooh. I said it last movie, man. The music is such a big part of what makes these movies so fucking great, I feel like. Poor fucking Yeti. At least it's with a lightsaber, cauterizes the wound. He'll be fine. You just gotta live without a, you know, with only one arm. But one arm out here, it's pretty much a death sentence, probably. Now, I don't know. That motherfucker probably at the top of the food chain out here, right?
There's really nothing more we can do. And my joints are freezing up.
R2's loyal, man.
Don't say things like that. Of course we'll see Master Luke again.
R2 said, I ain't going nowhere. Bro, the thing about being in freezing weather like this, obviously not what situation Luke's in because he's kind of stuck out there, no way to get home. But like their base, for example, aside from the fact that they're being hunted by the Empire, be cozy as fuck, man. Freezing temperatures outside, close them doors up, get a fire going or something, bundle up. Like, it's just something about it. It's such a warm feeling, right? No pun intended.
Ben?
Chills.
You will go to the Dagobah system.
Dagobah system.
There you will learn from Yoda, the Jedi Master who instructed me.
Man.
One of the Jedi Masters who instructed you. Yep, they did say that motherfucker would die.
Kid.
Dagobah system. Dagobah.
This may smell bad, kid.
Yoda.
Might smell bad. This is definitely gonna smell bad.
Man. Dagobah.
Bro. How would you, I mean, like, you're getting your life saved, right,
I
bro?
thought they
But
smelled
imagine.
bad. On the outside.
Imagine waking up in that motherfucker. Oh. I mean, that thing ain't gonna keep you long for warm. It looks like the wind's blowing this way too. Oh.
Why, you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
What kind of insults, bro?
You must have hit pretty close to the mark. You get her all riled up like that, huh, kid?
That's what they
I
say.
guess you don't know everything about women yet.
Looks like I'll take it. Until later in the movie when he finds out, bro. Oh. But you know, she tried to make you jealous, Solo. So yeah, you did hit the mark, right?
Chewie? Take care of yourself, okay? Okay.
From last movie when he wouldn't even let him put the handcuffs on him.
Be careful.
You too.
It's like an older brother relationship, you know, that he's got for him.
My lord, the fleet has moved out of Lightspeed. Comscan has detected an energy field protecting an area of the 6th planet of the Hoth system.
The rebels are alerted to our presence. Admiral Ozzel came out of Lightspeed too close to the system. General, prepare your troops for a surface attack.
Yes, my lord.
Vader and his little egg pod, bro.
Preparing to...
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral. Captain Piet,
Yes, my lord.
make ready to land our troops beyond their energy field.
That's gotta be terrifying for him.
Thing gets off the system. You are in command now, Admiral Pierre.
God damn, bro. I forgot he did that shit, man. Like, bro, motherfucker force choked him through FaceTime, essentially. Like, holy shit. Oh my god.
Set for position 3.
That boy Wedge.
Steady. Stay tight and low. This is it.
That boy Wedge, man. He been through a lot. Bro, fuck that, he's dead. I mean, I know it's kind of fucked up and sad, but like, shit. Got my man Luke doing work. Now just do that 2 more times. Man, dude, I forgot how good the starting sequence was, the starting battle. Like, I don't know why I spaced so much of this movie.
This bucket of bolts is never gonna get us past that blockade.
This baby's got a few surprises left in her, sweetheart.
Yep. Never doubt the Millennial Falcon, man. Millennium Falcon. Fucking millennial, bro. I wonder how many lives we lost here, you know?
That's alright. I'd like to keep it on manual control for a while.
Oh, she was like, I get a rest? I get to sleep? I get to charge up? Imagine crashing those 2 big ass things into each other in open space, man.
It's really a strange place to find a Jedi Master. This place gives me the...
Well, he did send himself into exile for kind of failing.
I feel like...
Ah!
Like we're being watched.
I am wondering, why are you here?
I'm looking for someone.
Looking? Found someone you have, I would say. Help you again? Yes.
Bro, I love Yoda. He does look so good, man.
Great warrior. Wars not make one great.
Bro, you see what I mean? Like rewatching these, bro. He even looks better than I remember.
Friend, we didn't mean to land in that puddle, and if we could get our ship out, we would, but we can't. So why don't you just
get your ship out?
Hey, get out of there!
My man Yoda's scavenging. He probably ain't have much to eat here.
Making a mess. Hey.
Fine, or I will help you not.
I don't want your help. I want my lamp back. I'm gonna need it to get out of this slimy mud hole.
My home, this is.
R2, let him have.
Bro, Yoda, you know R2. Come on.
R2.
Yoda been out here for so long, man. He losing it.
No. Stay and help you, I will. Find your friend.
I'm not looking for a friend. I'm looking for a Jedi Master.
You seek Yoda.
You know him?
Take it to him, I will. yes, but now we must eat. Come.
I love the facial expressions and shit he makes. Like I can understand why people prefer this version over the CGI version. Like CGI looks good, but this one, it's just something about practical effects and like real effects. You know what I mean? As opposed to like animated things. It's just a different feeling to it, man. Motherfucker probably been going a little bit crazy, you know, having any. Well, I mean, I guess he could talk to Obi-Wan and, you know, other Jedis through the Force, right? As Force ghosts, Qui-Gon and shit.
Hey, your worship, I'm only trying to help.
Would you please stop calling me that?
Sure, Leia.
Yeah.
Make it so difficult sometimes.
I do, I really do.
And he knows it. He's fucking with her on purpose.
Come on, admit it, sometimes you think I'm all right.
Occasionally, maybe. When you aren't acting like a scoundrel.
Scoundrel? I like the sound of that.
Stop that.
Stop what? You're trembling.
I'm not trembling.
because I'm a scoundrel. There aren't enough scoundrels in your life.
I happen to like nice men.
That's what they all say. Nice guys finish last.
Sir, I've isolated the reverse power flux coupling.
3PO, not now, damn it!
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're perfectly welcome, sir.
You done fucked everything up. I've been building up to this since the Death Star battle, 3PO. I came back in, I saved the day, I saved Luke, I stayed with the rebellion, I fought people off, I saved her at the base, helped evacuate, all the way up to this, and then you fuck it up, 3PO.
The boy has no patience.
You will learn patience.
Much anger in him.
Like his father.
Like his father.
Was I any different when you taught me?
This one, a long time have I watched. All his life as he looked away to the future, to the horizon. Never his mind on where he was. What he was doing.
Such a good quote, man. People always living for tomorrow instead of living for today.
A Jedi craves not these things. You are reckless.
So was I, if you remember.
He is too old.
A lot older than Anakin.
Will he finish what he begins?
I won't fail you. I'm not afraid.
You will be. You will be.
Yoda's been through some shit, man. Like, God. It just hits, it pulls on the heartstrings seeing Yoda here after everything he went through, man, knowing why he's here and stuff. It really does, and know why he's scared to train Luke. Like, it's gotta be terrifying for him, right? The last time he took in a Jedi that was past the age that he was supposed to train him at, we had Vader, you know, and this is Vader's son. But I mean, he's been chilling out here for so long, not really doing anything as far as I know, right? Maybe there is comics or adventures of him doing stuff. But as far as I know, he hasn't been, so now's his chance.
Is the dark side stronger?
No. Quicker, easier, more seductive.
But how am I to know the good side from the bad?
You will know when you are calm, at peace. A Jedi uses the Force for knowledge and defense, never for attack.
But tell me why I can't...
No, there is no why. Nothing more will I teach you today. Clear your mind of questions.
I feel like it's a little bit cap. I think the dark side is stronger, to be honest. I mean, I guess I really haven't seen like a peak Jedi versus a peak Sith Lord other than when Yoda took on Sidious, and I think Yoda could have won that battle had it been a different playing field, not inside that area. I don't know though. I've never really looked into like some of the stronger Sith and different Jedi, right? But I feel like from what I've seen, I don't know. I almost think a Sith is stronger.
Your weapons. You will not need them.
It's all in your head. You're gonna be battling your mind. I know the prequels were made after this, so, you know, I don't know how they felt about R2 during this time, like if he had known Yoda and stuff like that and Obi-Wan, because neither of them really, you know, gave any recognition to R2, right? Like they knew him or anything like that for everything they'd been through. And I get he's a droid, but like still, they were close. Yep, we out here. It's a battle of the mind. What a sight, man. Yep. It makes sense that that's what happens too, right? Because he doesn't really know what's underneath the mask or what it is or what he is. Yeah. It's what you can be. It's what could happen if you give into the dark side, man. Is that Bosk?
You are free to use any methods necessary, but I want them alive. No disintegrations.
As you wish.
Lord Vader.
Fucking Boba Fett. Was that Bosk? Or just a random Trandoshan That's what they're called, right?
Let's get out of here. Ready for light speed? 1.
At least they were able to make their repairs.
Freeze!
Every time. There goes the ship. Man, I really forgot how much training he really did go through, you know?
Master, moving stones around is one thing. This is totally different.
Same thing.
No different. Only different in your mind.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No. Try not. Do. Or do not. There is no try.
It's all in your head, man. It's a mental battle. That's a good lesson for life. A lot of things in life are, you know, 80% mental. Yo, his eyes, man. Yoda really does look a little crazy in this shit. R2, you're fucking me up. You had it for a sec, Luke.
Size matters not. Look at me. Judge me by my size, do you? And where you should not. For my ally is the Force. And a powerful ally it is. Life creates it. Makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us. Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter. You must feel the Force around you. Here, between you, me, the tree.
You want the impossible.
See? It's that battle, man. Still doesn't believe it, and that's why he couldn't do it. He was like, I'll try it, but I'm not really doing it, and I really don't believe I can do it. I mean, he had it for a sec, but his eyes were closed, so he couldn't see he was actually doing it either. It's a little bit rough, but we got it. What you gotta say now, Luke?
I don't believe it.
That's your problem. You don't believe.
It's why you fail.
Yep. I mean, I get it. It's a hard thing to break your mind of these constructs you have, you know, when you've lived your whole life like this. He's older now, so it's not like he's a young kid. You're teaching him this. He's learned all this shit throughout his life of what is, what isn't, what makes sense, what doesn't. It's something that's harder to unteach than teach somebody that's fresh. You know what I mean? Just like with training, I mean, this is kind of an example. It's like with training a dog. It's a lot harder to untrain them from things as opposed to training a dog with a blank slate.
Why, you slimy, double-crossing, no-good swindler. You got a lot of guts coming here.
Fucking Lando.
What you pulled.
How you doing, you old pirate? So good to see you.
It's like, it's a friend. It's fucked up.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Yeah, Boba Fett. He on his shit, but he's doing what's best for him, just like Lando does, even though they are friends. It sucks, man, because like Lando, I get he didn't have a choice, but shit.
Solo to Jabba the Hutt after I have Skywalker.
He's no good to me dead.
He will not be permanently damaged.
Lord Vader, what about Leia and the Wookiee?
They must never again leave this city.
That was never a condition of our agreement, nor was giving hand to this bounty hunter.
Perhaps you think you're being treated unfairly?
See? He just don't have no power.
It would be unfortunate if I had to leave the garrison here.
Yep. He's getting freedom for his city, but it's also like he really doesn't have a choice regardless, you know? At least he's getting something out of it.
The Vader's agreed to turn Leia and Chewie over to me. Over to you. They'll have to stay here, but at least they'll be safe.
What about Han?
Vader's giving him to the bounty hunter.
Vader wants us all dead.
He doesn't want you at all. He's after somebody called Skywalker. Luke. Lord Vader set a trap for him.
And we're the bait.
Yeah, well, he's on his way.
It's all real good, didn't you? My friend.
Yeah, much of a choice. At least he's trying to help you now, Han.
I've done all I can. I'm sorry I couldn't do better, but I got my own problems.
Yeah. You're a real hero.
Never said he was, man, but at least he did try and help you out. He ain't have to come in here and warn you or nothing like that, or save Leia and Chewie. At least you know what's going on now. You know what he's after.
The princess. You have to take care of her. You hear me? Huh?
I mean, Vader already knows who she is, right? It's kind of a little bit surprising that he isn't more interested in her. I get the like going after Skywalker compared to her is massive, but I mean, Alderaan's gone.
I know.
Alderaan's gone, so is she really a princess still? Bro, I wonder what that felt like for him. You know what I mean?
Chewbacca, I can't see.
You don't want to see. Like, I wonder if he felt pain or anything like that. I mean, it's a hell of a way to transfer, you know, prisoners and stuff. Don't have to worry about them doing literally anything.
And in perfect hibernation.
He's all yours, bounty hunter. Reset the chamber for Skywalker.
So interesting to see them two interact, man.
You said they'd be left in the city under my supervision.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
Vader really can do whatever the fuck he wants, man. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck's gonna tell Vader no? When you got that type of power, dude. R2 really trying to push him out into the crossfire.
Luke, don't in the trap! In the trap!
You see what I mean, though? It's like, what does he do? Even if he does know it's a trap, like, what do you do? Just not go? Like, just leave? You know, he could have stayed on the planet with Yoda if that was the case. He's gonna go.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Vader's like, that was my saber, bitch. Like, Vader's just toying with him, man, you know? One hand, not even going on the offensive. Like, we know Anakin's a fucking offensive fighter when it comes to this shit. He's not defensive like Obi-Wan. He's normally the one to make the first move.
Do you think that after what you did to Han the
Yeah.
Trust him.
Oh, but we understand, don't we, Chewie? He had no choice.
I mean, he really didn't.
It sounds like Han.
Let's do a chance to save Han.
On.
Platform.
Chewie.
Bro, I mean, he really didn't have a choice. You know what I mean? It's like, they pull up. What are you gonna do? Tell Vader no? The motherfucker's out. Such a badass ship, man. Not my favorite in the Star Wars universe, but badass ship for sure. Not enough, man.
All too easy.
That force jump, baby.
Obi-Wan has taught you well. Release your anger. Only your hatred can destroy me.
It's cool seeing like the things he was doing in training translate directly to his combat and his fighting, right? Like climbing on the vines, the flips he was doing and stuff. And they, fuck. Luke, you have the high ground, keep it. Yeah, we're using the force and shit more and more now.
It is useless to resist. Don't let yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did.
Saw that look on his face, a little bit of anger. Yep. Yeah, like father, like son. Like father, like son.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
Ooh, chills, bro. Oh my god.
That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
It's gotta be a hard pill to swallow.
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
Just like he wanted to rule the galaxy fucking with Padme, right? As wife and husband, like, you just told Luke he can beat the Emperor. Of course he's not gonna join you, man.
It is the only way.
Oh. Bro, what a fucking scene, man. Like, one of the most iconic fucking scenes ever, just in anything, right? But like, he literally just told him right there he can beat the Emperor, you know? But it's funny because he just wants to rule the galaxy with someone he loves. You know what I mean? Like, he wanted to rule the galaxy with Padme. He wanted to rule the galaxy with him. Like, he don't even want to rule with the Emperor, really.
Luke, it is your destiny.
Why didn't you tell me?
We're ready.
Alert all commands. Ready for the tractor beam.
Not only that, but he really does not see Vader as Anakin. He sees Anakin's dead, right?
Know how to fix the hyperdrive. Chewbacca can do it. I'm standing here in pieces, and you're having delusions of grandeur.
Fucking 3PO, man. Complain, complain, complain. Well, unfortunate for him. Didn't I just ask you if they disabled the hyperdrive? That's the look on Vader's face. Look at Lando, you know he's happy as fuck to be back in his ship, right? The Millennium Falcon. That baby has seen some days. God, dude. The Rebels have been through so much, man. It's fucking crazy, but... God, dude, Star Wars episode number 5, The Empire Strikes Back, is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Just gotta give it a good clap, man. Like, I've mentioned it, I think, in almost every Star Wars reaction, at least on this reaction for these movies I've been going through. The soundtrack, the music, it's just absolutely phenomenal, man. And I feel like nowadays, don't get me wrong, there's some shows you watch that are just like, holy shit. Game of Thrones comes to mind, House of the Dragon specifically, you know, but the way they mix the music, all the different themes and everything like that throughout just Star Wars period, you know, the shows, the movies, everything, man, they do such a fantastic job. Like, sometimes they can literally play like one note from a theme and you're like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And they do such a fantastic job with the mixing of that throughout the movie, man. Like, different times you would hear it come on, so like a theme come on for like 1 or 2 seconds mixed in with another theme and stuff. And I just love that about Star Wars, man. That's one of my favorite parts, because like, that's why you see me get so geeked out or excited for it. You know what I mean? Like, even in the last movie, in A New Hope, anytime I hear a little bit, I'm like, oh shit, it just gives me a little, like, it gives me that little jump in my heart, like almost like a nostalgic feel. And, you know, I just started watching these like 2.5 years ago. I got into the Star Wars universe. So I can only imagine for the people that watched these when they were coming out, that watched the prequels when they were coming out, you know, how it's got to feel hearing that music every time it hits. Because as many times as I hear it, you know, throughout Clone Wars, throughout the prequels, throughout the sequels, throughout the original trilogy, throughout Mandalorian, throughout everything that's related to Star Wars, every time I hear it, it just gives me a little excitement in my heart, man. And I just love it, bro. I had to go on a little rant about that. But the thing I was going to say toward the end with Leia, man, like, imagine she, you know, kind of found out who she was as well, and she started training just like Luke did, and they both became Jedi and stuff. But this is the thing, man. Like, there's all these different moments throughout Star Wars that I'm like, oh my God, what if this happened? What if this happened? What if this changed? What if that changed? And it's like, it would be amazing to see that and amazing to have that happen. But it's also like, man, I love the Star Wars story for what it is. So it's like changing it. Do I really actually want it changed, or would I just be excited to see something like that? You know, because episodes 1 through 6, the story itself, I fucking love it, man. And I know I say it's tragic, and, you know, if Anakin didn't turn and this and that, what if this, you know, what if this had happened? What if that had happened? What if this had changed? And it's like, yeah, I talk about that, and yeah, I kind of do want to see that, but ultimately, I'm glad that the Star Wars story and universe is what it is, man. And I don't think if I had the opportunity to, like, if there was somehow this button in front of me that said, hit this button to change the Star Wars universe, have Anakin never change, have all this happen, or click this button to keep it the same, I personally think I would keep it the same, man, because it's part of what makes it an amazing story and makes it what it is, right? You know, like, I'm sure so many of us want to see like a what if, and I know there's what ifs out there, like fan fiction stuff and really good ones done and stuff like that on YouTube and stories and whatnot, but like, I mean, from like an actual show of it would be amazing to see, just like kind of how Marvel did their what if. I'd love to see a Star Wars what if that's not actually canon or happening, but dude, it's fucking great to see this most iconic fucking scene in Star Wars, I would probably say, right? The ending fight with Luke and Vader. Probably one of the most iconic scenes in cinema history, period, man. Like, prior to watching any Star Wars, I knew about the fucking Vader and Luke twist, so to speak, right? Like, I think everybody does, because the line's always passed around, and it's obviously not even the correct line to Luke, I am your father. It's no, I am your father, but, you know, that's the line that's passed around. You know, if you go ask somebody random on the street who doesn't know Star Wars, you know, you say, Luke, I am your father, they're gonna go, oh, that's Star Wars, or I know where that's from, right? You know, everybody knows about it, so I can only imagine watching this back when it originally came out, not knowing about the twist, and just seeing it in theaters, the reaction for everybody, man, it probably was fucking amazing to experience, man. And that's one thing I wish I could have experienced too, you know, like like some of these older movies I watch and I'm just like, damn, I wish I was around for those times to experience that, man. It probably, like, I know there's movies out today that have crazy shit like that happening. You know, Infinity War I watched in theaters, Endgame I watched in theaters, there's some crazy twists in that and stuff, but not to this degree or this level that become this fucking historic, so to speak, right? But absolutely loved it. Fantastic to see, man. Lando, he did what he could, and I kind of regret not watching, you know, Rogue One before Episode 4 and not watching Solo. I mean, I guess I could still do it. It'd be like kind of a weird timeline. I should have thrown those in on this rewatch too, because obviously I haven't watched those since I last checked them out. But, you know, seeing Han Solo in this and talking about him and Lando and everything, it makes me want to go back and watch Solo again, and maybe I'll end up doing that on my own time, but I definitely did want to just get these episodes 1 through 6 rewatched right now before I jump into Kenobi and a bunch of other stuff. But absolutely fantastic. The Luke training, Yoda, as good as Yoda does, like, I know Yoda doesn't look perfect in the prequels, the CGI isn't like amazing like it is today and whatnot, but I kind of like this Yoda too, man. Like, I can understand why some people take a liking to this Yoda over the newer one. I don't really have necessarily a preference, so to speak, but I really do enjoy both, man. And one thing I noticed rewatching, you know, A New Hope and this in particular is that they're a lot better than I remember. And again, maybe it's because I have that emotional connection and attachment to it now, to the universe itself. Maybe that's why I feel like it, but I feel like a lot of things look better than I remember. A lot of things happen better than I remember. And a lot of things just like, the movies as a whole are better than I remember. Like, I like them already, but like rewatching them makes me realize how much I truly did like them and enjoy them, man. And it's just fantastic to see. But guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next movie if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, everybody? I hope you guys all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. What is movie or TV series that you guys would like to see me react to next? Want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Silas Kane, and the homie Alexander Collins. I appreciate your guys' insane support, man. If you guys want to join the Patreon family, link is on screen right now as well as in the description down below. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.